right, everyone ready? Have we got everyone checked? Bill, I don't think you're checked in. Okay. I'd like to call to order the Butte-Silver Council of Commissioners regular meeting for Wednesday, July 10th, 2024. Clerk, can we please get roll call?
11 present, 1 absent.
11 present, 1 absent. Please note that Commissioner Morgan is absent from tonight's meeting. Commissioner Sorge, could you lead us in the prayer and the pledge?
Thank you, Mr. Chief Executive, fellow commissioners. Almighty God, we implore you, look upon us and guide us this night as we make decisions which will greatly affect our community of Butte-Silver. Direct our thoughts, words, and deeds so that we please you and best serve our fellow citizens. Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next, we'll move on to any public comment on any item on tonight's agenda. If you'd like to speak on anything on tonight's agenda, please come forward, state your name, address, and what item you'd like to speak about. Seeing none, we'll move on to the approval of minutes. Commissioner Shea.
Thank you, Mr. Chief Executive. At this time, I would make a motion to approve the minutes of the June 19th, 2024 regular meeting and the minutes of the June 19th, 2024 special meeting.
We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes for the June 19th regular meeting and the June 19th special meeting. Is there anything on the question? Could commissioners please vote? And would anyone like to change their vote? Clerk, please record the vote.
11 yea, 0 nay.
11 yeas, 0 nay, motion passes. Moving on to items not addressed on the agenda. We don't have any of those tonight, so we'll move on to the Chief Executive report. We all know that this weekend is Folk Festival. I hope that everyone gets out and enjoys. It's going to be one thing I don't think we're going to have to worry about are the thunderstorms, but we are going to have a nice warm weekend, so make sure you hydrate and enjoy your time out. It's going to be a great weekend, and it all kicks off on Friday night. I think 6:30 is the welcome there, but I think Northwest Energy is doing a VIP tent down at 4:30 at the Broadway stage. So if you'd like to stop down there, I think the commissioners are invited to go down to that as well. Also, I wanted to kind of announce, I think people have seen about the tech hub that $41 million was awarded to really kind of the university system and local communities on developing technology around quantum and photonics. And so Montana Tech's a big player with that. So is also Butte-Silver on what's going to be done with that. And so it'll help drive innovation and exploration in the world of robotics and also drones. And so met with Montana Tech and Robin Bullock today and kind of what we're imagining and what that could look like in the development of some of those technologies. So there's a lot of great things that can come out of this, and as we look forward to what that can bring to our community, it could be transformational for us. So that's a great announcement that happened recently, and so we're in direct contact with everybody about what's going on with that. So Montana State, Montana Tech, University of Montana are really a part of that, and Salish Kootenai is also a part of it. So, and then also, since last time I did a Chief Executive's report, we had a nice announcement from Atlantic Richfield that, they are talking about the removal of soils, anything that exceeds one criteria of the waste criteria is going to be fully removed. And so that was always the controversial issue is, it was going to be take three metals exceeding a certain exceedance that they would be reused as material. Now all of that is going to be taken out and clean material is going to come in. So that's a win for our community. And so as we move forward, we're looking forward to those projects moving forward. The repositories have not been cited yet. They are still investigating 4 different sites, but we're going to continue to work with them on what that's going to be, and ultimately EPA will make that final decision. But the goal is that most everything that can be slurried will be slurried to the Berkeley pit. But again, EPA has to sign off on that. So we're continuing to work with the agencies on that. So just really good news on that. And hopefully Grove Gulch will kick off this summer, and we'll start seeing dirt moving and progress happening with that. So looking forward to that. So with that, I'm going to close out the Chief Executive's report, because I know you guys want to just sit here and listen to me and sweat. But I'll let you not have to do that. So we'll move on to Section 1, the consent agenda, A, 1 through 4, and B, I should have counted this up before I started,
22.
1 through 22. Are there any friendly amendments and or segregations? Seeing none.
All right.
Commissioner Shea.
All right, at this time, I will make a motion to approve the consent agenda, A, items 1 through 4, and B, communications 1 through 22.
We have a motion and a second to approve tonight's consent agenda. Is there anything on the question? Could commissioners please vote? And would anyone like to change their vote? Clerk, please record the vote.
11 yea, 0 nay.
11 yeas, 0 nays, 0 nay. Motion passes. Moving on to Section 2, communications to be read and acted upon. We have one tonight, communication number 2024-332. Madam Chair, Commissioner Michelle Shea informing the pursuant to Butte-Silver Municipal Code 2-12-040, the Committee on Committees members, Commissioner Michelle Shea and Commissioner Hattie Thatcher met and conferred in the organizational session of July 5th, 2024, to nominate a candidate to fill the vacant vice chair position. The committee hereby nominates Commissioner Hattie Thatcher for your consideration to serve the remaining terms of the office, the vice chairperson, which ends December 31st, 2024. Commissioner Shea.
Thank you, Mr. Chief Executive. As we work through this process, I don't believe that there had ever been a vacation of the chair under the circumstances that we were under this time. So I think when it happened before, it was Commissioner Fisher, who had been elected then to Chief Executive. And my understanding is that it was so close to the end of the year that they never did fill the vice chair position, as the vice chair elevated to the chair. So with the vacancy on the Committee on Committees, all that was left on the Committee on Committees was myself and Commissioner Thatcher. We met in an organizational session, which is customary for the Committee on Committees, to do their nominations, and I nominated Hattie to be the vice chair, and so that's what I'm putting forth tonight, for her to fill the vacancy that was created as I moved into the chair position when Commissioner Frederickson moved into the director of the Parks and Rec. So with that, I would make a motion to concur with communication number 2024-332 and place this communication on file.
We have a motion and a second. Is there anything on the question? Could commissioners please vote? And would anyone like to change their vote? Clerk, please record the vote.
11 yea, 0 nay.
11 yeas, 0 nay. Motion passes. Motion passes, and congratulations, Commissioner Thatcher.
Speech.
All right.
Don't make her.
Moving on to Section 3, ordinance and resolutions introduced to judiciary. Please note we have one. Moving on to Section 4, ordinance and resolutions for final reading. We have two of those tonight. First one, resolution number 2024-25. Clerk, please read the caption.
A resolution authorizing and approving the transfer of real property described as Lot 6 of Montana Connection Sub Plot 305-A, located in Section 26, Township 3 North, Range 9 West, Principal Meridian, within the city, county of Butte-Silver, Montana, to Copper Candle LLC, a corporation in accordance with the provisions of the Butte-Silver Municipal Code and providing for an effective date herein.
Commissioner Shea.
Thank you, Mr. Chief Executive. At this time, I would make a motion to move resolution number 2024-25 to final reading and passed, having been deemed fully read at length.
We have a motion and a second placing resolution number 2024-25 on final reading. Could commissioners please vote? And would anyone like to change their vote? Clerk, please record the vote.
11 yea, 0 nay.
11 yeas, 0 nay, motion passes. Motion passes. Moving on to item number 2, resolution number 2024-26. Clerk, please read the caption.
A resolution authorizing and approving the sale of a certain parcel of surplus parkland property owned by the city, county of Butte-Silver, known as Block 6, Lot 5 of the Green Acre subdivision in the city, county of Butte-Silver, state of Montana, and providing for an effective date herein.
Commissioner Shea.
Thank you, Mr. Chief Executive. At this time, I would make a motion to place resolution number 2024-26 on final reading and passed, having been deemed fully read at length.
We have a motion and a second placing communication number 2024-26 on final reading. Is there anything on the question? Could commissioners please vote? And would anyone like to change their vote? Clerk, please record the vote.
11 yea, 0 nay.
11 yeas, 0 nay, motion passes. Motion passes. Please note all the calendar and other meeting and events that we have coming up, and we will move on to any public comment on any item not on the agenda tonight. Seeing none, is there any announcements? Commissioner Fisher.
Thank you, Chief Executive Gallagher. I would like to thank Chairman Shea for supplying us with fresh water.
Oh, nice.
So,
Thank you, Commissioner Shea.
Thank you.
And Commissioner O'Neill.
Thank you, Mr. Chief Executive. Yes, I'll second that. Thank you. That'd be great having the water up there. Also, I just wanted you to check your calendars. The Butte-Silver County Fair is August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Okay, it's going to be a nice time. I'll announce more stuff next week to you. But
What is the night of the concert?
the 3rd,
That's on the 3rd.
Little
Okay.
Texas, and then right after Little Texas, Spanky is going to jump 100 feet. His last jump ever. You're getting to witness history. Spanky Spangler, that is, okay? So
Okay.
be there, be square.
We're looking forward to it. Right. Well, with that, I will take a motion to adjourn. All in favor, signify by aye. Opposed?